Hey, you kids, get off my lawn. You don't want to make me come out there. Hey guys, how you doing today? I hope you've been having a good one. Well, I thought today I might just share with you a few of my favorite podcasts that I've listened to over the years. This is no way near the number of them I've listened to or listened to beyond this, but these are my favorites. So first of all, we're looking at Beyond Pod. Of course, my camera is right in the way. Let me see if I can remember how to move this thing here a little bit. How do I do that? Nope, nope. Okay, did that wrong. Anyway, I don't know of any other place to get this, but on the, I thought there was a way to move this. Okay, fuck it. Oh, sorry. Only way I know you can get Beyond Pod is on through Google Play and I suppose through the iOS store. I have an Android, so I don't know if you can get it there. You might have to check on that. Now, I know there's plenty of podcast players out there, and this, again, is my favorite. There might be, you may have your own right now and enjoy it much more, but that choice is yours. Now, so I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, so I want to go to my first choice here. This is called Escape Pod, and it's actually escapepod.org will get you there, but it's not hard to find if you type in Escape Pod in Google. I love the mix of stories, the narrators, and it just gives me a great mix of different types of stories. Also, you can see in my other favorites are also Podcastle and Pseudopod and Cast of Wonders, which I haven't actually listened to for a while, but in fact, I'm not sure if it's even be produced anymore. I think it may have came to an end. I don't know. Anyhow, Pseudopod is a great little horror site to go to if you like horror stories, of which I do. And again, it's just it just meets my need for a little bit of horror, escape pod, a little bit of science fiction and fantasy. Apex Magazine, that's my next one, Apex Magazine. And obviously you can get the issues, which I have done in the past. I've actually purchased a subscription, a digital subscription, and was able to read the magazine. Plus, you can get the podcast. Now, you can also subscribe via iTunes here. And I say I use Beyond Pod, and I like that I can get the updates the way I want, keep the ones I want to keep, or however long I want to keep them. I enjoy that. Now, the next one up is called Our Fair City, and this might be one of the strangest post-apocalyptic sci-fis I have ever listened to. And I would really recommend you start on season 1. And I know that somewhere in here, I'm not sure if I can even find it, but there's somewhere in here where you can go to, is it episodes? But you should start on season 1 to really, are you sure you want to go there? It says it's not going to, it doesn't like that. That's interesting. It didn't say that before. All right, let's go. All right, there's complete season 1, and you're really to enjoy this series, you should listen to season 1 and then go through them. I fell off here a while back, and I am actually 1 season behind now. Yeah, 7. I'm still on 6, even though I have saved all the 7s. I am still listening to season 6, but I've been keeping the season 7s as Beyond Pod and Our Fire City downloads them to Beyond Pod for me. But this is an epic story. It's great. You need to listen to it. Lightspeed Magazine, another great one for science fiction. And again, this you can actually subscribe to and get the digital version. And of course, they have a lot of great stories and recommendations and interviews, and it's just another great site for sci-fi if you like the sci-fi podcasts. And those are right here. The fantasy podcasts and sci-fi podcasts. Drabblecast is another, as it says here, strange stories by strange authors for strange listeners. Well, I think I pretty much meet the strange listener part. And again, it's just stories that are just really horrific or make you think. Again, I'm not good at describing these sites or these podcasts, but you really should go check them out yourself. Just take a listen to one. They're great if you drive. When I used to drive to work and lunchtimes and stuff, or walking. It's nice other than music. Not that music is bad, but I just enjoy the entire stories, which are 15 minutes to 40 minutes, and you've got a story that you just really love. Let's see. Now this is WNYC's Radiolab. This is actually the only one I've listened to, but they have great stories. They're about once a month is my only downside to this. But they have great stories about things that have been going on that you never knew about. Let's see here. Let's see. I like ant butts and I cannot lie. I can't explain the stories to you. I'm sorry, but they are something you don't get anywhere else, and they're true. I mean, it's true facts about what's things that happen in the world or with people. And one of the ones that I remember the most was a few months back, where this lady was actually allergic to red meat, and the doctor put it off for months or years, but every time she'd eat red meat, she would get sick. And come to find out, it did end up being a condition, but kind of localized in this one area where she lived. But these run about 40 to 50 minutes, but it's still a good hour to sit down to and listen to it. I have not tried the other stations, so again, I can't vouch for them. Oops, wrong button. And the last one I want to show you today is Clarkesworld. So I suppose a lot of you would can remember Arthur C. Clarke and his books, and which I grew up with and have read several of and have forgotten already several times. Again, you can subscribe to the magazine, but you can also get the waitlist books down here, which is actually where I buy my subscriptions. I kind of forgot about that. This is where I got my subscriptions. I went to waitlist and got my digital subscriptions there. And actually, I even gave some to my best friend, the doctor, as a birthday gift. I got him a couple, 3 subscriptions of different magazines of fantasy and science fiction. So there it is. I mean, I know it's probably not 7 Days to Die or The Great Space Race, but Imperium. But I just wanted to share this with you. It's some great inexpensive entertainment. Heck, if you're a writer, submit a story to him, and that would be cool. I keep telling the doctor he needs to do that. Anyway, not a long video. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you get a chance to check some of these out. Have a great day and stay out of trouble. Bye-bye.